Yo, what's going on, guys? Today, July 17th, the 199th day of the leap year. And it's also a day that leaves 167 days left in the year. And the purpose of making this video is just, I guess you could call it a coincidence, or, coincidence theory is what I like to call it. But the two numbers I'm looking at is the yellow numbers. And if you're math savvy, you know those two numbers are prime numbers. 199 is the 46th prime number, and 167, I believe, is the 39th prime number. And we can verify that by looking here. And 199 is the 46th prime number, and 167 is the 39th prime number. Alright, so the point I'm trying to make here is, because I know that knowledge already about the prime number relationships with those numbers, the first one is the 46. And, just being online or whatever, I decided to see how many 46 news stories there are today. Check this out, though. Alright, the first story we get on July 17th, the 199th day of the year. 199 being the 46th prime number. And look at the story we get over here. Dick Van Dyke opens up on his 46-year age gap with wife, Arlen Silver. And again, the number 46. 199, the 46th prime number. 199. So you got that, right? And again, this could be a coincidence, but I leave it up to the viewer to absorb what I'm saying and apply their opinions and thoughts on the situation. But again, that could be a coincidence. But let's look at some other stuff. And just to add to the previous thought about 46, look at the name, Dick Van Dyke. And when you use gematria, which is the practice of coding letters, words, and phrases into numerical values, when you use numerology, Dick Van Dyke does sum to 46. And again, 199 is the 46th prime number. So I found that pretty interesting. Pretty interesting if you ask me. 199, the 46th prime number. Dick Van Dyke, 46. On the 199th day of the year. Coincidence? I don't know. Alright, investors bet on Cutix as it appreciates by 46% in 4 trading days. And it says right here, July 17th, the stock had appreciated by 9.6%. But again, another story written on the 199 day of the year, the 199th day of the year, being the 46th prime number. Here's another one. Again, July 17th. July 17th, the 199th day of the year. 199 is the 46th prime number. And again, look, Amazon is sitting on a hidden gem worth $46 billion, this analyst says. So you guys are trying to tell me, all the doubters, that I'm just making all this stuff up. Well, I guess I'm a pretty good storyteller. Tell you that much. Now, where the 167 comes into play is this. The phrasing, hidden gem. When you spell out hidden gem using gematria, you get 39. Now, 39 is interesting because today leaves 167 days left in the year. And 167 is the 39th prime number. And today leaves 167 days left in the year. Again, this stuff is very rinse and repeat, and it's like this all the time. In my opinion, or in my findings, I see this stuff like this all the time. So again, if people come on this channel and think I'm just making this stuff up or this is all coincidental stuff, man, I got some news for you, buddy. Got some news for you, buddy. It's the numbers. And while we're on the topic of 167 being the 39th prime number, and again today leaves 167 days, 167 is the 39th prime, and look at this story, published today, July 17th. Pakistani man creates world record by crushing 39 cans with his head in 30 seconds. Okay. So again, the point of these videos is just to get people to understand that we do live in a mathematical reality, and whether this stuff is contrived or not, this is what is going on. And again, that's just my opinion after researching this topic of numerology and gematria. I've been researching this for about 8 years now. So yeah, 39 cans on the 167 days left in the year. And again, 167 to 39th prime. It goes on and on and on. You guys can see all this stuff for yourself. If you know what to look for, it's easy to find. And in my opinion, it's not arbitrary. So, all right, I'm going to leave you guys with that because I could go on and on and on. I seen like 10 more 39 stories, and I just don't want to beat a dead horse. So, have a good rest of your day, guys. And remember, you're living in the Matrix. It's the Matrix.